Mirror, 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 mirror. We are back with the psychology of winning, y'all. And today, this is day 28. Now, we probably should have been finished by now, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up the psychology of winning, aka the Coach Misty effect. Today is 28. Then it'd be Tuesday, 29. By Wednesday will be the last one. So make sure you go to my YouTube. I am Coach Missy and watch the replays, right? Make sure you go to the YouTube and watch the replays. Okay. All right. Hold on one second. Make sure y'all go and watch the replays. All right, because after on come Thursday, that list will be private, and then the replay list will be, of course, for sale for a small nominal amount. You'll be able to watch them. They all will be private. But in the meantime, between time, let's get into it, y'all. I'm gonna tell you to say that. Winners keep winning. If you are new here, my name is Coach Misty. I am a life strategist, the best oracle you know. You know what I'm saying? An overall bad bitch. And I'm here to help you win. I'm here to help you change your mindset. People talk about, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire so fucking bad. You want to be a millionaire, but before you become a millionaire in the bank account, you have to be a millionaire in your mind. In your mind. Put your blessed oil on your lips if you got some. You got to be a millionaire in your what? Mind. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into it. This is the Coach Misty Effect, the psychology of winning. All right, all right, all right. Listen, if you would like to join my TikTok, I have a chat coaching group. Hold on. If you would like to join the TikTok coaching group, this is how you do it. Join my exclusive coaching group right here down below. I will pin that every so often. All right. My goal is always to have 5 new people come into the coaching group. All right. So we're looking for that number to say 252 before we log off. Listen, today I'm going to teach you how to build, protect, and compound momentum instead of self sabotaging progress. I'm going to say this again. Today, I'm going to teach you how to build, protect, and compound momentum instead of self sabotaging progress. We're going to talk about consistency, precision, follow through, and self trust. If you're ready, put ready. If you're ready, whole squad ready. If you're ready, put ready in the comments, y'all. I want to know that I'm not just talking to myself. Y'all know, listen, this is the right time. Listen, they said, what my boy said, you know, the nighttime is the right time to be with the one you love. And I love y'all. That's what Rachel, you know, I'm not going to sing it. I know y'all thought I was going to sing. I'm not going to sing it. But baby, you know that the nighttime is the right time to be with the one you love. And I love y'all. And I love the progression that I'm seeing. I love the emails I get. I love all of it. So listen, y'all, like the live. Let's get up to at least 1,000 likes here on TikTok. Tapping is clapping. Sharing is caring. Okay. Listen, I'm doing this off straight water, baby. So I'm ready to go. Hmm? Come on in. Welcome to day 28 of the Coach Misty Effect, right? Today is for anyone who starts strong and then disappear. How many of y'all start strong on shit? Now, this is the beginning of the year. A lot of y'all started strong on the diet. I'm gonna say this. A lot of y'all started strong on the diet. A lot of y'all starting strong with blocking people. I'm blocking everybody. Hey, they can't have access to me in 2026. Girl, by January 10th, you'll be right back in that nigga. Starting strong. How many people start strong and then they disappear? I want you to type these words. Keep it going. Type keep it going in the comments if you are ready to stop dropping the ball once things start working. Type keep it going. Keep it going. Let me see how many people say we got to keep this shit going. Write it in there. Keep it going. Come on, ZZ80s, baby. Keep it going. Come on, that Arthur Mommy chick. Keep it going. Laquana said, keep it going. Listen, Graham Glitter Design said, keep it going. My girl Cake said, keep it going. Michaela, keep it going. Michaela, don't you say shit about these lashes. Be quiet. I'm working on something here. Michaela, like, I know you fucking lying. Keep it going. I'm working on something here, okay? I'm sleeping in 4-hour shifts. Keep it going. Thank you. Listen, keep it going. All right, y'all. You know, right now is a moment where I drop a truth bomb on everybody, right? I want you to know this, something you may not have known. Listen, momentum is not motivation. Hmm? Listen, what? You like, what you mean, bitch? Momentum is not motivation. That's not what it is. People be like, I got to be motivated to do something. That's not momentum. Momentum is not motivation. Momentum is maintained behavior. Let me put my glasses on so I don't offend Michaela with these little lashes, with these 7 lashes on each eye. Momentum is maintained behavior and winners protect it. Welcome in, y'all. So listen, what we're gonna do is make sure y'all have something to write with. You can always go back and watch this. Listen, you can always go back and watch this replay on I Am Coach Misty on YouTube, right? I'm gonna put it in the playlist. Remember, as of Wednesday, that playlist will be private. And you'll only be able to purchase that playlist off of my website. So make sure y'all go watch these classes for free. What I'm going to do right now, we're going to talk about momentum killers. Okay? Momentum killers. You said you still, friend, you ain't seen these lashes up close. Listen, they far and few between, okay? Cardinal be in the bathroom talking about, there go another one. Cardinal be like, there go another one. There go another lash right there. So before we get started, I want you to know that I'm all about being honest and transparent, and I don't sugarcoat shit. So if this is your first time here, you're like, damn, she talk rough. Well, bitch, life is rough. Okay, the way you handling shit is rough. So get into it. Let's talk about this. Most people don't fail because they can't start. Here's the deal. Most people don't fail because they can't start. They fail because they interrupt their own momentum. Y'all do this shit with relationships. You do this shit on your job search. You do this shit with your business. It's not that you listen. It's not that you can't start. Y'all will start your do your shit with these diets, whatever the case may be. Saving money, not dealing with people. Is that you listen? You interrupt your own momentum, right? So let's talk about some of the ways you interrupt your own momentum. Let's talk about the top momentum killers. Number one, we talked about this on my last live. Overthinking. Somebody put overthinking. These are the top momentum killers. So go ahead and put this. Number one is overthinking. Top momentum killers, overthinking. The thing is that you pause to analyze what's already working. Overthinking. Momentum dies when you start questioning instead of continuing. That's when momentum dies in relationships, whatever it is. Momentum dies when you start questioning instead of continuing. When you are about to apply for another job, or you're about to apply when you want to get a promotion, and you're about to submit your doggone application on that intranet, not the internet, the intranet at your job, because you know you're qualified. And when you start questioning certain shit, I wonder what this is going to be like. I wonder if people going to treat me differently if I take this job. I wonder the hours gonna change. That's when you lose the momentum and you don't do it anymore. And then you're like, you know what? I'll come back to it. You're not. By the time you come back to it, either it's the last day to apply, they didn't already picked who they really want, or you missed it, then you talk yourself out of it, and then you're like, well, it's for me. Baby, y'all love putting some shit on God. What God has for me is for me. And if that job is for me, it'll come back around. It squeeze me. Well, God, y'all love putting something on God instead of saying, you know what, I took my good time and I fucked off on a good opportunity. Y'all, well, it's for me, it's for me. And if God wanted to be for me, y'all love doing that shit. Okay. Number two is celebrate and coast. So we got to celebrate, move it. We said to celebrate and coast. You know what that is? When you celebrate and coast, that means you get a win and then you relax too long. You get a win and you stay in that win way too long. I want you to know that celebration is healthy, but stopping is not. I always share with y'all this story. I would tell you how when I would used to sell insurance and I would have some amazing days, right? And I would like, let's just say I reached whatever my monthly goal is. If my monthly goal was $8,000 in commission, let's say I reached that by the 23rd of the month, right? Technically, if my goal was $8,000, I definitely didn't have $8,000 worth of bills or expenses. It was during a pandemic. I could just take off the rest of the month. And so I would notice that I would show up to work, but I didn't give it my all because I had already hit my goal, right? Maybe it's a little bit over $8,000. I'd already hit my goal. So I was in that celebrating coast. So when I found myself in that moment, it's like, okay, yes, you might have hit the goal you set for yourself, but you still got 7 more days. I would go spend $1,000. I would go spend 1K in a day. That was my way to break that. My 1K in a day. I would go spend 1K in a day on whatever, right? It wouldn't be just one thing. I would go out and intentionally spend $1,000 on stuff. I take my homegirl with me. Let's go out to eat, and I'm just gonna go buy stuff. And I would not stop until I spend. I take $1,000 out the bank and spend $1,000 in one day. And when I would come home with that stuff, I would come home with that shit as I was putting it up. I'm in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get this $1,000 back. So that would put me in a mindset to where I was back on my grind. Like, yeah, I gotta go ahead and get this $1,000 back. I'll be logging in bright and early the next day. Hello, thank you for calling AAA looking ass. Right? I was on there bright and early pulling leads, right? Not because I was in a broke mind space, not because I didn't have a good relationship with money, but because it put me back in the get and go. It put me back in the driver's seat. So I would do that 1K in a day. Number three is perfectionism. Perfectionism is a momentum killer. Listen, when you try to listen, this is when you try to optimize mid movement, right? You try to optimize mid movement. Perfection is momentum's enemy, right? When you're trying to do everything perfect, it's going to stop where you're going. Sometimes you got to make that shit happen. Sometimes you got to make that shit happen. And hey, we'll figure this shit out as we go. Some of the best businesses that I've ever had are businesses that I started on the fly. Some of the best businesses that I've ever had was businesses that I started on the fly, not the ones that I had a full blown plan for, but business I started on the fly. Some of the best businesses I ever had. Number four are emotional waves. I'm gonna tell you, when I say emotional waves, it says you let your mood decide your consistency. Emotional ways, right? So here's the deal. You want to feel like how many people are waiting for that feeling, that right time? How many people are waiting for that right feeling and that right time to start a business? How many people waiting for the right time? And there's no, I want y'all to be honest because I want to make sure I know who I'm talking to. How many people waiting for that right time, that right feeling, that sign that it's time, that this is the time to do it? Sharni said me. Graham Glitter said me. Latrice said I was feeling that way. Jalea said me. Hey Rashana, me. Quee said me. There's no right. You know what the right time is? Right now. There is no magical time to do it. See, winners don't wait to feel aligned. They move anyway. Listen, what did I tell y'all? Shout out, y'all. Remember I was telling y'all about Michaela. Michaela is the lady who told me about the site onlinejobs.pa. Shout out to you, Michaela. I appreciate you. Girl, I done hired half of the Philippines. Let me tell you something. The way I didn't wait until I had SOPs for each position. Like I know what each position is supposed to do. But I didn't wait until I had SOPs for these positions. I didn't wait until I had a long laundry list of stuff for people to do. I didn't wait in order to bring people to go ahead and hire people. Hiring the people now is actually making me go ahead and jump into action because hiring them, and it's crazy because people are like, oh wow, like you hired them and you paid them 10 hours up front. Yes, because now that's making me, because I can hire you, and if you're just doing invoicing, maybe you don't start until next week because I ain't sent you nothing. But if I put my money up, if I paid you 10 hours in advance, that means I need some work done, which is making me go ahead and get my money's worth. You understand what I'm saying? So boom, I'm not waiting for the right time. I'm not waiting for, because I had these long SOPs. As long as I got an NDA intact and all that stuff, that's how we gonna do it. So the way I'm moving, this is with momentum. I'm like, listen, I know I need these people to help me. I know I want to grow these brands. So with that being said, baby, I'm moving the way I'm moving. And that's what we doing, right? I'm just going full speed ahead. Let's get it. Let's go. Right. And we will create as we go. Number five, the fifth momentum killer is distraction. Distraction. Distraction means you chase new ideas before finishing current ones. That's a distraction, chasing new ideas before finishing current ones, right? Because momentum requires focus. I want you to know that most people don't need a new plan. It's not that you need a new plan. You need to keep doing the plan that's working. It's not, listen, you need to keep doing what's working. You don't need a new plan. Everybody, oh, I want to do something new. Oh, no, do the shit that's working. Keep with that. You don't need a new plan. Just keep doing what's working. The momentum is going to catch up. Here's our first question of the day. What momentum killer shows up for you the most? Which one of these five show up for you the most? And I'm gonna go back through the list, right? Number one is going to be overthinking. Number two is celebrating coast. Number three is perfectionism. Number four is emotional waves. And number five is distraction. Which one of these show up for you the most in your life? Now, for me, I would say distraction. Because, baby, who be having new ideas, especially when it comes to writing these damn books? I'll be on here with this live with y'all, and next thing I know, baby, I done got 4 new book ideas. And I'm like, Lord, I got other books I got to put out. Jesus Christ. So mine be distraction because my mind is always creating. And I'm like, no, I gotta put this out. Like I can make a list of books I want to write, but I gotta get these other books out first. All right. All right. So I'm glad that y'all are being honest with yourself. Now we just talked about momentum killers. First of all, is there any questions or concerns before I go into the next section? Any questions about momentum killers? Yes, no, maybe so. Any questions about the whole class where winners keep winning? That's the class. Winners keep winning. Yes, no, maybe so. Going once, going twice. So let's talk about momentum builders, right? So these are the things that's going to build momentum. You ready? Consistency over intensity. I'm gonna say this again: consistency over intensity. I would rather you do small daily actions versus a big burst. I want you to know momentum loves rhythm. Do small things first. Just keep doing the small shit. When I was working at AAA as an insurance agent, right? I received a list. Shout out, I can't think of that man's name, but shout out to him. I received this list of these 7 things to do daily. Well, it was a list of 7 emails. This man that was like a trainer there, or he used to be a manager, then he went back down to being an agent. He gave, because he made more money as an agent, he talked about this list of emails he sent, this email funnel. And then he offered it in a meeting. He offered it like, if anybody want to get the emails from me, let me know. But I guess because he wasn't flashy and he was just too calm about it, some of the people who called themselves big, oh, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna make all this money. They didn't ask him. Me, I was like, yeah, I need that email list, right? Because why would I listen? You ain't got to recreate the wheel. Just throw some D's on that bitch, correct? Okay. So boom. I said, yeah, you can go ahead and run that. And he gave it to me. So I created a 4 method of four. My day had 4 things I would do. I would go through my leads. I would send out the emails every morning. I would pull my leads. I would send the email. I had the 7-day email funnel that he gave me. I would send the exact emails, copy and paste. I would keep a track on a spreadsheet about what day I sent what emails, like what email these people was on, right? Now, if they reply back like, hey, stop emailing me or I'm not interested, then boom, I would color code them in my chart. Even if they say they weren't interested, unless they specifically say stop emailing me. If they say I'm not interested at this time, I would just check back around with them in 30 days. So I would put them to another list, a 30-day list, right? So I was doing a lot with a spreadsheet. But I would go ahead and do that. I will go ahead and call my certain people. I would call, and like I had put like this, I had a 4-part system. And this is the system I did every day. I didn't try nothing new. I didn't try nothing new. This was work for me, and I kept with this system every day. Now, there was a day or two where I didn't get no sales, and then there was a lot of days when I had 3 to 5 sales, which was phenomenal for a new person. And so it got to the point where people was like, "Oh, I want to go sit with Misty. I want to see what she doing. I want to listen to her calls because how she getting all these sales, and we all getting the same type of leads and whoop de doo." And what people don't understood was it's like, oh yeah, she's good on the phone, but I'm good on the phone. It was my system. It was the system I had, right? Listen, momentum loves rhythm. I kept the same system every day. And I kept going and I kept believing and I knew like I'm gonna get what I'm supposed to get. And I kept with the same system. Even when times when the sales got slow, I kept with the same system, right? Even then when they jumped up, I still kept with the same system. I did not deviate from that because it had worked for him and I was determined it was gonna work for me. Another thing that's a momentum builder is completion. When you finish what you start, listen, you build momentum by finishing what you start. Momentum follows finished task. Okay. Momentum. How many people feel good when they complete something? I feel good when I fold up my clothes. After I get finished folding up my clothes, and there normally be a lot of clothes at one time, or hanging up my clothes, I feel good. I feel good looking at that empty laundry basket. That does yeah, I feel good about that. And then I'll be inspired to do something else. Well, let me go wash the dishes, or let me do whatever. Let me go work on my business, right? Because that feeling of completion that I finished something and I finished it well is going to keep you moving. So when you finish something and you have that not, you can celebrate, but when you finish something and you feel that feeling of pride, go pick up something else. Keep that momentum going. Number 3 is structure. I just talked about that. Structure, same time, same focus. Structure is going to build momentum. Listen, your nervous system loves predictability. Listen, same time, same focus. What I told you, I did the same shit every day at that job. Listen, the same thing in the same order every day. And I got my money. And I got my money. And it was nothing to fucking talk about. The same thing at that job all every day. Right? Same time, same focus. Now, I'm not a fan of staying up overnight, but I know that I do my best work overnight. And as long as it's not affecting my marriage, I'm going to do it overnight. So I am having a lot of you know what I'm saying? I'm running with this by working overnight. I told Cardinal, give me about 7 days, right? Give me about 7 days of doing it straight. And then I'm gonna go ahead and sit my big ass down. But give about 7 days. But listen, the momentum, same time, same focus. right? Number four is quick recovery. When I say that quick recovery, here's the deal. You miss a day, fine, life happens, but resume immediately. If you miss a day, let's just say, just for instance, I didn't go live yesterday, so y'all didn't get the psychology of winning yesterday, right? It would have been easy for me to get on a live and be done with the live. The last live I did was readings. I could have been like, okay, well, we'll just catch up on Monday. But I know me. If I didn't get back on here and do the psychology of winning today, which I mean technically it is Monday, I was probably not gonna finish the series out. So again, if you miss a day, listen, resume what you're doing immediately. Listen, no, there's no spiraling and no shame about it. Things happen. You are allowed to be human, but I need you to get back on that. I need you to get back on that horse. All right. Number five, identity language. We talked about this. We've been talking about identity language. I need you to say this. I'm someone who follows through. I'm someone who gets the job done. Okay. What Big Daddy Kane say? I get the job done. I'll work. Did he say that? Was that Big Daddy Kane or I just said that. I said that with a lot of authority. Was that Big Daddy Kane or was that Cool Modi? Which one? Only the old heads could answer that question. Who was that? I get the job done. I'll work. Baby. Who said that? Somebody tell me. I need somebody over the age of 50, 45. Don't nobody know who said that? Somebody Google that shit. It was Cool Modi. Damn, I thought it was Big Daddy Kane. I am old. Either way. Either way, bitch, I get the job done. I'll work. Momentum. They now okay. Now people saying it was Big Daddy Kane, and somebody said it was Cool Modi. I need y'all to go ahead and Google that. I need somebody to get to the bottom of that one. I thought it was Big Daddy Kane. They said it was Big Daddy Kane. All right. Listen, was Cool Modi in the song? No. Anyway, now I'm getting distracted. Listen, momentum sticks to identity. If you are self-identify as a person who makes shit happen, you will make shit happen. How many people make shit happen? Huh? If you make shit happen, put me. If you make shit happen, baby, I make shit happen. You hear? I listen. Thank you, Rashonda. I make shit happen. Period. Point blank. You understand me? Listen, I make shit happen. People be like, oh, where did you? Girl, how you come up with that? Out the crack of my ass, cause get it, get it. I come out with it out the crack of my ass. No, nobody got that. That was a joke. I'm always talking about listen, we need 40 people to send an ice cream cone. Let's get it. Let's go. People be like, how you come up with that? Out the crack of my ass. Because I make shit happen. Listen, moment, momentum is built when action becomes automatic and not emotional. Let me say this again. Momentum is built when action becomes automatic and not emotional. All right. So today we are going to build ourselves a momentum map. Bing, bop, boom. We about to build ourselves a momentum map today. Okay. Listen, we're going to talk about, listen, how to create and protect momentum. Y'all know, listen, I just don't talk about it. We be about it. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to answer this question in the comments. Number one, I want you to identify one thing that's working in your life. One thing that's working in your life, identify that. What's one thing that's working in your life? Identify that. One thing that's working in your life. Identify one thing that's working in your life. Okay, so for me, the one thing that's working is working overnight. Is working overnight right now. That's one thing that's working on in my life. Is working overnight. Like working until like 6 o'clock in the morning is working for me because I be really focused and I'm getting shit done. So that's what's working for me. Working overnight. That's one thing that's working. Okay. So, okay. Now let's identify one thing that you must stop interrupting. One thing I must stop interrupting. Was one thing that you do and you be like, I'm gonna stop doing it. Was one thing you must stop interrupting. Like maybe this is a flow or something. Maybe you need to study for 2 hours, but you let your kids come in and fuck with you. You got to do that. Or maybe like for me, I'm gonna stop interrupting my sleep. The sleep I do get during the day, I've started doing it. One thing I have must stop interrupting is my sleep during the day. So if I do get into bed at 6 o'clock in the morning, I need to go ahead and sleep until 12 and leave my phone off and whatever is happening, don't worry about it. Because sometimes I'll be waking up to use the bathroom and I'm like, damn, I should get my phone. And that's interrupting my sleep. I got to go ahead and leave that phone on the charger turn the ringer off and go ahead and, lay down until it's time for me to get up so I can get my straight 6 hours of sleep, right? And then I want you to put one thing you must repeat daily. What is one action you will repeat daily? One action you will repeat daily. So for me, it would be my checklist. The one action I will repeat daily is going over my checklist from the previous day and acknowledging my wins. That's the one thing I will repeat daily is going over my checklist from the previous day and acknowledging my wins, right? So we identify one thing that's working, one thing you must stop interrupting, and one action you will repeat daily. And this is how we start having our momentum map. I want you to say this after me or put it in the comments. I protect my momentum. Listen, I protect my momentum at all costs. Protect your shit. I protect my momentum. Okay? I protect it. All right, y'all. We almost finished. I told you we weren't gonna be on here a long time. I don't know if I told you that or not, but we ain't gonna be on here long. All right, so let's get into it. Listen, the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you the 7 day momentum challenge. The 7 day momentum challenge, okay? The 7 day momentum challenge. All right, so for the next 7 days, listen, for the next 7 days, I want you to perform the same action. Pick one, listen. I want you to pick one thing. Now, this is the well, there ain't gotta be nothing about business. You first, before I go on this, I want you to pick one thing. I want you to pick either some kind of daily movement, daily journaling, daily content, daily follow through. You got to pick something, right? So pick one thing. Do you want to walk? You want to run? You want to get on your treadmill? Do you want to journal? Do you want to do post one post on Facebook every day? Or is it some type of daily follow through? Like I'm gonna follow through, like I'm gonna drink this water, like I'm gonna drink 2 bottles of water every day. I'm gonna drink a bottle of water every morning when I get up. I need it to be something small but impactful, right? I'm gonna drink a bottle of water every day before I start my day. Now, in order to build momentum, with this one thing and in your life in general, we're going to do the 7 day momentum challenge. So you're going to pick one action, one thing. So put in the comments what you're gonna do. Rashana says she's gonna walk. Venus says she's gonna drink some water. Be specific and detail about what you're gonna do. Put one thing in the comments that you're going to do. She said, I'm going to exercise. How long? How long? How long are you gonna exercise? 30 minutes. Okay, cool. She said she's gonna exercise for 30 minutes. All right. So leave work at a reasonable time. What time? So you're gonna do the same action at the same time every day. The same action at the same time every day. No negotiating, no skipping, and no overthinking. So what I want you to do is once you pick your one thing that you're going to do, I want you to set a timer in your phone for the next 7 days. Set your timer in your phone for the next 7 days. Automatically set the alarm now. So you said I'm gonna get up before 5 p.m. Well, then get up at 4:30 p.m. Have a timer set in your phone for the next 7 days for you to get up at the timer to go off at 4:30, and for that timer to say get your ass up. The title of the timer is get the fuck up. Okay. So right. So here's the deal. Now here's the rules about it. This is gonna help you with building momentum. Whatever it is that you chose, listen, because at some point you're going to want to do something. I don't want you to improve it. I don't want you to optimize it. And I don't want you to expand it. I just want you to repeat it. So let me give you an example. If you say you're gonna walk for 15 minutes, you do it day one, you do it Tuesday, you do it today, Monday. Okay, Tuesday. By Wednesday, you be like, oh, I feel better. This 15-minute walk doing me good. I'm gonna do it for 20 minutes. We're gonna stick with 15 minutes. I just need y'all to get accustomed to doing one thing at the same time. Listen, don't get in your girl. I'm about to walk 30 minutes. I done did this 15. I feel good. I don't feel like going in the house. No, listen, the challenge isn't to walk longer, is to keep walking, to do the same thing every day. The challenge is to get into the habit of keeping your word to yourself. I'm gonna tell you why this works though. So listen, whatever it is that you do, you are not going to improve it. You are not going to optimize it. You're not going to walk and carry dumbbells at the same time. If that's not what you did before, we're not going to do it, and you're not going to expand it. You're not. You're not going to do it for a longer time. You're like, oh, I read my Bible today for 45 minutes. I'm going to do 50 tomorrow. No, every day, 45 minutes at the same time every day. All right. This is also teaching you how to prioritize your self-care and your needs, right? Here's the deal. Momentum grows when you stop tinkering and start trusting. I'm gonna say this again. Momentum grows when you stop tinkering and start trusting. Let me explain to you why I want you to do the 7 day momentum challenge at the same time, the same action, no skipping days, no excuses, no nothing. Don't expand it, don't optimize it, and don't improve it. Because repetition builds confidence. Hear me? Repetition builds confidence. Repetition builds self-trust. It builds identity reinforcement and nervous system safety. And this, my friends, is how winners stay winning. I'm not going to go over the story again, but like I told y'all before, what did I do when I worked at AAA? I found a system. I stayed on that same system. I did not deviate. I didn't do nothing different. Sometimes other managers will come up to me and be like, oh man, you're doing so well. Let me tell you what worked for me when I was on the phone. I would listen, right? I would listen, but I kept doing the same shit that I was doing because it's working. Why would I deviate? If I try your new shit, then you're gonna throw me off. Absolutely not. I did the same shit every day. And that's what I did. It was like Groundhog's Day. Not only great part about that is I got to talk to a lot of different people. So that kind of broke up the monotony, but I did the same shit every day at the same time. And it worked. All right. Listen, going over the steps that we talked about, the 7 day momentum challenge, trusting yourself, positive self talk, cutting out distractions. This is how success becomes inevitable, right? People watch my lives and they be like, man, man, I'm trying to get on your level. Man, do you know? Listen, do you understand how long it took me to get here and the shit I have to do and going live and stuff like that? It be days where I'm like, I don't want to go live, or I just like, okay, damn, what am I going to do? No, it took me a while to get here. It took me a while to keep boom. I keep showing up, keep showing up. That's why people can come back and be like, oh, I had a reading with you 2 years ago. And da 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 da. Why? Because I'm still here. The momentum. I keep showing the fuck up. I'm gonna show up until I'm on the big screen. I keep showing up, keep showing up, keep showing up. Right? I keep giving you the same shit. Me, raw, uncut, period. Right? I ain't changed up. The momentum. I keep showing up. Right? Y'all keep coming to these classes. How many people keep coming to these classes, even if you may not be writing nothing down yet, right? But you say, hey, she on here, I'm gonna see what she's talking about. And you started noticing little changes in your life. How many people have started picking up on more positive shit because they keep showing up? That's momentum, right? That's momentum. All right, all right, all right, all right. Any questions, guys? Any questions? So someone says, what is momentum? You said you've been doing this a long time. Yes, in June it'll be 4 years. Seeing me will be. I've been going live since 2020 when I had big ass workout. You said you've had your husband listen to me, good. But I've been doing the Coach Misty brand, CME. I've been doing that. It'll be 4 years in June, right? And the momentum, right? And it just keep getting better and better. The momentum. I love it here. So I love what I do. And like I said, I'm doing this until I'm on a bigger screen. Absolutely. This is dope. And I love what I do. So when you love what you do and listen, you love what you do and you having a positive impact on other people, it's even easier to just go ahead and keep doing it. All right. All right. Someone said, what is momentum? Momentum is maintained behavior. That's what it is. It's not motivation, it's maintained behavior. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and close out. I told y'all I wasn't gonna be on here long. Because I got work to do. I got work to do. So listen, what's up, Buttercups? Listen, so as always, I don't care whenever you get online, let this be a lesson. Anytime you get on live, anytime you talk to the people, you better have a closing. Listen, you better listen. You have a call to action at the end. Business owners, coaches, whatever it is that you do. I don't care if you get online and make waist beads. You better have a call to action around this bitch. Now that's my Coach Misty business tip. So here's mine. What's up, Buttercups? I want you to know that momentum does not need hype, but it needs support. Okay, you want me to hype you up? Momentum doesn't need hype, it needs support. So if you would like, again, I'm always going to do an altar call for the group. If you would like accountability while staying consistent, live coaching when you want to quit, and help maintaining rhythm, I want you to join my TikTok super fan subscription by clicking my name over here, my picture, or you can go ahead and click right here and go ahead and join below. I ain't got to get into all that other shit. Click it and join below, right? Now, normally I would tell you if you were ready to lock in momentum with mindset, habits, and identity to join my 2026 90-day transformation program. However, that program is under construction because what we are updating the prices because the holiday session is over. If you would like to do one-on-one coaching with me, and right now it's not available on my site, well, you can click it because we're going to go ahead and revamp it. Make sure you send me a DM. Go ahead and click my picture right here. Listen, y'all, I'm not in y'all inbox. I don't have multiple pages. So if you want to send me a quick message, go ahead and click me, or let me put it right here. Let me um I know it says just go ahead and send me a message. Just click your send me a message and say you're either interested in one-on-one coaching or you want to be in one of my coaching containers. Coaching containers is a group no more than 10, a group of people, like-minded people no more than 10. And I coach y'all together and y'all stay together as a group. Like you got groups A, B, C, D, or whatever the case may be, and y'all stay together as a group, right? Those are my coaching containers. So, and then that way you can get your accountability partner, you know what I'm saying? Make your lifelong friend. You need a tribe, I got you. So there's different ways to get coaching with me. And of course, if nothing else, keep showing up every day for my free classes. All right. All right. What's up, Buttercup? Well, does anybody have any coaching questions before we go? Because if not, I got work to do. Baby, I'm up. She up. She's up. Look at me. She's up. All right. Does anybody have any coaching questions before I go? Yes, no, maybe so. Let me know. That's what Aaliyah said. Huh? All right, y'all. Well, listen, today has been amazing. And tomorrow, listen. Okay, friend. Well, you don't have to have a business. You don't have to have a business coaching question. It could be anything about having momentum. So you might need momentum just to get them to go walk some damn where. Y'all listen, y'all coaching questions don't have to be about business. It could be about life, about how to get your mojo back, how to raise your confidence, how to reinvent yourself, y'all. So I just want to make that, and thank you for saying that. So let me go ahead and make y'all aware of that. Yeah, this doesn't have to be, listen, this doesn't have to be, my coaching is not all about business. This is about you. Listen, I'm in the business of you. You are the first corporation that we need to be dealing with. Okay, I ain't always talking about business like that. I want to talk about you and how to make you a better you. All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all for rocking with me. Remember, go watch this replay on YouTube. I am You say I just need to be more consistent. I lost momentum when my grandma died. No, you might have lost purpose. You didn't lose momentum. You lost purpose. Yeah, so Crystal said she started with personal coaching. You said I get stuck just sitting in this house sometimes. How do I avoid it? Get up and go outside, open up the door. If you have a thing like, okay, so real quick, somebody asked a good question because I like being in the house, right? I like being in the house. However, what I do, whatever, look, but I like being in the house, right? But what I'll do is like when I know I need to go outside, um, I will open up the doors in the house. Now, if you someone where it's super cold, you may be able to do that. I let fresh air in. I open up the doors, and when I open up the door in the house, I keep the screen locked or whatever. But when I open up the door while I'm here and get some fresh air in, and the sun, natural sunlight, that makes me want to go outside. I may go outside and just go walk to the garbage can or whatever. But I go outside. Also, pick a day. Listen, also, I need you to pick a day to go outside and do something. Wednesdays are my day. Pick something that you know how to do. Y'all know me. I love me some bingo. Bingo, Bingo, and bingo was his name. Oh, baby, I love me some good bingo. So listen, if you feeling like that, go get y'all. Hey, find you something safe to do at least once a day. One thing about it, two things for sure, baby. I may not listen. I may not be outside like all these other days, but baby, bingo for sure. Catch me outside. I got my bingo bag. I am not fucking around. Okay, I'm looking for a chili dog and a piece of cake when I go to bingo. Please give me a bottle of water because I'm gonna be here for a while. All right, y'all. Listen, I want to thank y'all. Any other questions? You said you want to reinvent yourself, Regina. You got to find yourself first. Any other questions? Just I keep putting my energy into others. I will be productive and then get sidetracked with others. Well, that's because you're not protecting your energy, you're not protecting your momentum. Then with distractions. And stop putting your energy into other people. I do an exchange of energy. I don't put my energy into other people. I do an exchange of energy. That's what I do. I like to exchange energy. So I only deal with people who can pour into me. You know why I'm pouring into them. That way I'm not working at a deficit. Now, when I'm working with y'all, I teach y'all and stuff like that, but this is my gift. And I only do it at this certain amount of time. This is my gift. I'm not about to do this all doggone. I'm not about to do this all doggone day. I'm not going I don't let y'all call me. People just don't be calling me all times of the day. I don't be sitting up doing emails. No, we're not doing that. So I saving all my love for you. I have a purpose when I come on here and we go ahead and get it done and then I go on about my business, right? You say I'll work on it. Don't work on it, just do it. Yeah, stop saying you're gonna work on something. Huh? Cars get worked on. You just do. We're not working on shit. Cars get worked on. That's what cars get worked on. You just do. You just do. All right, y'all. Thank you. Facebook, YouTube, you guys have been amazing. Go check out the playlist, The Psychology of Winning. We only have, it's the 29th. We only have two more classes, 2 more days to do to catch all this free work. A matter of fact, it's gonna be Monday and Tuesday. So I'll come back later on today and do another Psychology of Winning class. We also gonna do Unblock Your Blessings. So that's gonna be dope, y'all. We also gonna do the Unblock Your Blessings classes as well. Okay. All right. Thank you